Bessa Allah. For the morning cock crow, Erranti Bessa Allah. I see your bundle, there we go, Erranti Bessa Allah. For the morning cock crow, Erranti Bessa Allah. I see your bundle, there we go, Erranti Bessa Allah. Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah. Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah. Washa Allah, Washa Allah, Washa Allah fa. Yasha Allah, Yasha Allah, Erranti Bessa Allah. Washa Allah, Washa Allah, Washa Allah fa. Yasha Allah, Yasha Allah, Erranti Bessa Allah. I feel like a morning star. 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 Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah. Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah. Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah. Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa, Erranti Bessa Allah.
Now every country say them have nice woman, but some not so nice, you must understand. Well, Jamaican woman a sugar and salt, and I man will tell you about them all. Ready? Jamaican woman a sugar and salt.
Yeah, my name is Chastity Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, then losing it by data. I have none.
Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman a come.
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police a come and the gala holla murder. Police a come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police a come and the gala holla murder. Police a come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police a come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman a come.
Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police a come and the gala holla murder. Police a come and the
Hey fans, it's karaoke and oldies night this and every Thursday at Club Twilight Sideline Dam, Buxton. Dance to the magical songs of yesteryear by popular DJs and Camps Audio. Admission is free. Come out, let's make memories at Club Twilight Sideline Dam, Buxton North.
All right. Hey, guess what? It's 10 minutes after 9 o'clock. We start off right off the bat with elections. Elections 2020. Fraudulent elections 2020. I repeat, fraudulent elections 2020. Forget about the elections in Venezuela. That election, what is it, presidential elections, it was fraudulent in Venezuela also. But we're not talking about the fraudulent elections in Venezuela. We're talking about the fraudulent elections in Guyana. 4 years today, this corrupt PPP regime, they were was illegally placed in office. Illegally, they were installed. Story done. Claudette Singh knows the whole story. It appears that she's going to go into her grave with the entire situation, how it played out, and every single thing. Just like Jack Dave said that Luncheon went into his grave with everything about the crime spree because they knew what happened. Jack Dave said, he's the one who said it. This is not propaganda. He said that Luncheon has gone to the grave with everything about the crime spree, about their connection with drug lords and death squads and all manner of things. Luncheon gone to the grave with everything. Uh, what's his name? Ronald Guttridge gone to the grave with everything. All these sort of things they're telling you guys, right? And you guys read between the lines. Y'all have to read between the lines. Some of y'all don't read between the lines. Y'all just get all emotional. Y'all bumps raise and all manner of things. Yes, I'm talking to y'all. Tonight I'm talking to y'all. Y'all bumps raise. Y'all get emotional. And y'all don't like to see things. Not all of y'all, mind. Yes, I don't want all of y'all to come chasing after me tonight. Right? Don't do that. But y'all have to read between the lines. All you got to read between the lines. Read between the lines. That's all. And focus on what we have to say here. Y'all know, some of y'all just come and say gap and who gap and all. If y'all want gap, go bam bam alien gap. All right? Or go some bottom house and gap. We gap and we stick to our issue here. We mind we business right here. This is what we just do. Now back to cricket ahead. Back to cricket ahead. And y'all know cricket. How many of you guys know cricket? Cricket ahead. Rhonda Lane, you've been missing in action for a couple of days. Good to see you back, Rhonda. Rhonda, I got to say this to you, my friend. I really have to say this to you. And I owe Rhonda a phone call. What's going on here? This shirt, you guys can tell. Bar, this shirt is a green shirt. It's kind of like a different kind of green, but because we all know that the APNU AFC coalition won the elections. Now, any PPP person, all of them know it. Forget about that. Forget about that sort of jiggery pokery they pulled off. They know that the PPP placed into office under questionable circumstances. All of them, every one of them know. They know the whole story about the what is it? They say SOP. Some of them they holler SOP. They don't even know what SOP means. So SOP song like a what is it? Sorrel drink or something like that, or some pullory, some different kind of pullory. SOP. Show me your SOP. Why you don't ask these Pakus? Well, to show he might want y'all see his SOP. He wearing his SOP right there. He wearing his SOP. Whatever it is he's wearing there, it is called SOP. Y'all make up whatever name quickly y'all want to make up. There's the SOP. But the PPP, they jump up, they jump on the stage, and the Mahala SOP. I don't know why they don't sing some sort of reggae or chutney song, SOP. Just like they had this guy sing a song, they should sing a song about SOPs too, because we want to know where the SOPs. So what the opposition got to do now is they got to get somebody to sing a song and confront the PPP about the SOPs, because we want to know what happened with the SOPs. We don't want to hear this garbage here.
Watch out, the man. How many come for stress, man? See? And when you look at the road, man, and the road built properly, all those have been vigilant up here with the 7 see. Lord have mercy. Now you be man. Because the PPP. Lord, that them a do things for we. They want.
Oh, yes, because the PPP, them a hide them SOPs from we, right? That's it. Because the PPP, them a hide the SOPs from we. So, look, August 2nd, 2020, they were rolled in and they were installed. But you hardly hear anything about any progress. You hardly heard anything today or hear anything today about democracy, right, Brenda? Brenda Casey and all the other good Brenda. Brenda, how are you guys tonight, right? You didn't hear anything about them. They didn't roll out. They didn't carry a full page ad. They didn't talk about democracy. They tried to say they saved democracy and they defended democracy and all them kind of dotishness that. We all know that it is a facade. It's nothing real, right? Because they saved nothing. In fact, they're the most corrupt regime in that part of the world right now. And that is precisely what is the case. They were installed. And when they were installed, they thought that they were going to do all manner of things until their own zombie. Oops, I mentioned that word, right? Turn back and sting it in them. Turn back and sting it in them. And so, we talk about, back in the day, you're hearing about Sarah, them a cuss out Sarah. Oh, Sarah this and Sarah that. You know how many of them in the PPP right now, including Barra Jagdale, including some of them so-called business people and all these people. You know how many of them don't like Sarah Lynch? You know how many of them were side-eyeing Sarah Lynch? They were peeping Sarah Lynch. They got afraid because they weren't too sure. Sarah Ann Lynch was the right one. Went up, hug them, kiss them, shake their hands, and all manner of things. And they think, oh, Sarah loved them. Sarah loved them. They should sing a song about Sarah too. Come on, man. Where's this guy that sang, got paid to sing this song? Let's sing a song about Sarah Lynch and how much the PPP, Jack Dale, and all of them realized that she caught them. She beat them 10 times at their own foolish games. Sing a song about Sarah Lynch now.
Watch out, the man. How many come for stress, man? See? And when you look at the road, man, and the road built properly, all those have been vigilant up here with the 7 see. Lord have mercy. Now you be man. Because the PPP. Lord, that them a do things for we. They want me tell them star them on the PPP. Lord, that them a do things for we. Lord have mercy. Come here, the one P.
I may say, come on. I may say, Sarah Ann Lynch, she a do things for we. She go in there and she peep the PPP. She see all the dirty work and the nastiness them a do. Right? Sarah lash it on them by. Anyway, Sarah Ann Lynch, former U.S. ambassador to Guyana. I noticed Carl Miller saying that Sarah Ann Lynch is the godmother of Irfan Ali. So, oh man, Guyanese, they love to talk all manner of things. They used to say that Joey Jagan is the godson of Bornham. Is that official? Even Joey Jagan would say this. And Guyanese, because of their emotions during that time, anytime they saw Sarah Lynch anywhere Sarah Lynch go is their emotions and bumps raising. If y'all could have kept Sarah Lynch and sit down and drink Marby with you, y'all would have done that. And then again, sometimes I'm back, y'all got to read between the lines. A lot of y'all, well, quite a few of y'all, well, y'all don't read between the lines. Y'all allow emotions to get the way. And y'all got to understand politics. Politics is not about revving up. Like that guy, they got a guy named DJ, forget his name, Brendan, them could remind me, DJ. He said, vroom, right? Right? That's what Sarah Lynch did to them. Vroom, and just and turning back, and it's biting them now. It's biting them because they felt that because they were installed, by you know who. They were installed. They are of the opinion that they could do anything. Anything. All of them running for cover now. Every single one of them running for cover now. Somebody said Killer Miller. The Brenda's on the attack. They get Brenda Braithwaite, they get Brenda Casey, they get Pliers and Shakademas Brenda. They get all the Brendas because you know what? They're up on my mind. All right, it's Friday. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. What do you guys want us to talk about? The elections? Y'all want us to talk about what exactly? We're hearing so far. There's this report, just a report, nothing new, that there was some gold dealer that is under the microscope of U.S. law enforcement agencies. That's nothing new. Nothing that you're seeing now is new. Absolutely nothing. But when I read the report, I'm like, is what going on here really? Huh? Is it because the Mohammeds get boom, lash? We just want to turn our attention to somebody else now. That other person or whoever else, let me say this. There are scores of individuals who are under the microscope of U.S. law enforcement agencies. Gold smuggling, drug dealing, all manner of things. And a lot of them, if not most of them, are connected to the PPP. Some of them are PPP officials, some of them are PPP ministers, and all things, they are connected. They are connected, guys. So it's nothing new. All I want you guys to do is not to allow your emotions and your bumps to raise, but read between the lines before you open your mouth. This thing on Facebook is not about likes and shares and who this. If you want shares, just basically go and invest your money in something and they get shares in investment on Wall Street or something like that. But be careful. Y'all don't run away with emotions. Don't let y'all emotions run away with y'all. Y'all read between the lines. They get some of them dress up in African attire, thing up and make them feel that they like you and all kind of thing. Y'all read between the lines, guys. Hey. I have to come back all the way from a little short little slash vacation to tell y'all read between the lines. Right, Rhonda Lane? Tell them read between the lines. Now look what this Paku Jack Dave is saying. 7 hotels to open by 2025. 7! So that means from tomorrow morning, Guyanese gonna sit down and they gonna sit down on their pira and they gonna fold their foot and they're ready. They're ready like Freddy. They're ready like Freddy. And guess what they're ready like Freddy for? They're ready like Freddy to basically eat hotels. They got to eat man on this show, and I really do mean eat man, by the name of Leon Jameson Suren. Yeah, eat man, right? Eat man, right? I notice he always like to talk that he go at a particular restaurant that y'all not supposed to support, or we ain't telling y'all to support, but he come here on this show with his slyness and say, but he go at that particular restaurant to go eat pigtail, cook up and all kind of thing. Bro, we don't do that sly thing here. There's a slight commercial. The operator may remove that. There's a slight commercial. You can go anywhere. You can eat what you want to eat. You can eat you could eat this, you could eat that, whatever that you could go wherever you eat your pigtail. But every single time I see you coming, you just be sly, you know. Anyways, back to hotel. How many of you, Jack Dale said they gonna get 7 hotels. How many of you guys are prepared to eat hotels? 7 hotels by 2025. We were hearing about these hotels in 2020. Talk to me. Talk to me, guys. Dennis Atwell. We were hearing about hotels since 2020. Now this Katahar Jagdeo, this Korhi, this Chamar, this Tere Kabur, Nanika Choror. I know Lian can finish that, but I'm not going to finish it because Nanika Choror Kalandeke. Kalandeke. If Leon understand Hindi language, let him finish what I just said. Jagdev is a Tere Kabur, Nanika Choror, Kalandeke. anyways, 7 hotels to open by 2025. And now let me say this to you guys. The amount of things that's going to happen in 2025. Hotel gonna happen. This gonna happen. That gonna happen. The 2025 has got to be a nice year. For all them things this year for happen. For all, Jack Dale might end up getting pregnant in 2025 because, male and things switching up and them a turn female, male a turn female, and them a go in a boxing ring and them a fight and all kind of thing. I almost thought it's Jack Dale. But since sorry, I'm just being a little naughty tonight, right? Good night to the folks in the Bahamas, mind you, since I'm being a little naughty. Hey, but guess what now? So every single thing, Jack Dave saying 2025, 2025, 2025. Free scholar, what is it? University tuition at UG 2025. Ganja, small amount of ganja or marijuana gonna be legalized 2025. 2025. Jack Dave will get pregnant 2025. All manner of things 2025, 2025. Hey, speaking of 2025, guess what's passing through my mind right now? Call up Rastaman and tell Rastaman, let it pay him, let the PPP pay him again for sing another song, but this time about 2025. Come on, let's go.
Watch on the man. Having a comfy stress, man. See? And when you look at the road, man, and the road built properly, all those have been original appear with the seminar see. Lord have mercy. Now you be man. Because the PPP. Lord of them a do things for we. They want me tell them star them on the PPP. Lord of them a do things for we. Lord have mercy. Come here no one PNC, you know for vex with me. But I want the URP for vex with me. But I want no AFC.
By the way, notice the guy that sang that song. Notice he ain't come back. We don't see him back on the show at all. The man bumps raised. The man vex. The man so vexed like he turned a trench crap. Oh no. And I'm still contemplating whether to play back his song. I mean, I like the song. The guy did a nice job, but I don't know what to do with this song any longer, mind you.
Basement level vibes with another one straight up blackness aye who tell the truth Mark Benscop defend the ghetto youth Mark Benscop radio station is the fruit Mark Benscop straight up from the root Mark Benscop who tell the truth Mark Benscop defend the ghetto youth Mark Benscop radio station is the fruit Mark Benscop straight up from the root
And just like that, he lost the opportunity for the song. Now, this is not being spiteful or being petty or whatever. If you are for a cause, if you're in a struggle, don't dilly-dally in a struggle. Don't wiggy-wiggy. Don't wiggy-waggy. They get a reggae song come, wiggle-waggle, wiggle-wiggle. Don't come to me and play the wiggle-waggy, wiggle-waggle politics at all. Because when you play the wiggle-waggy, wiggle-wiggle politics, you confuse not just people, you confuse yourself. And so on this program, we do not play the wiggy-waggy, wiggy-wiggy. Right? We do not play that at all. And so what he has done, he played the wiggle-waggy, wiggle-wiggle. Wiggy, waggle politics. Don't come as who is it that said? The guy that rings the bell, Sharon, said, don't come around me funny, Don't come around. Sharon always trying to say somebody come around me funny. Good night to Sharon anyways. The boy in the Big Apple enjoying himself. Somebody said he saw him in a big bag coming out of Bobby's yesterday morning. Big bag coming out of Bobby's. Big up the folks at Bobby's, right? All right, and good night to Sharon. Nothing is wrong with Bobby's. I'm sure this shirt I got as a gift came from Bobby's. People, buy thing and just give it to you. Just accept it. Bobby's or whoever it is. So, what else is happening? 2020 elections, 2nd of August. They were installed, and the amount of corruption would make you puke. If they're puking, why wouldn't you puke?
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Sujurong?
So, so my relationship, nothing. He's a tenant in my place. Yeah.
And he's a good friend of yours?
Yes. Yes. He is a friend of ours.
I noticed Greg Montague is saying here, and fair enough, Greg is being fair here, and I respect that. Greg is asking a question. I want you guys to respond to Greg, please. Greg is asking a question, and let's say good night to Wayne Caesar. Good night to Wayne Caesar. He's in the audience here with you guys, rocking and rolling with you guys as he prepares for his big show tomorrow, Saturday. 7 o'clock, is it, Wayne, or 7 or 8? Wayne Caesar, guys. He's in the audience with you. Greg Montague is saying, what does it matter, Mark? It's just a song of your program. Of course it matters. You've got to stick to principles, man. You can't run over to the enemy, suck little milk from the cow bobby of the enemy, and then come over back and want it both sides. It's not going to work like that. You've got to stick. And now if they go up to him and pay him 20,000 Guyana dollars, 50,000 Guyana dollars, whatever it is, and people need money, right? But it doesn't mean that you got to sell your soul to the devil. It doesn't mean that you got to bend over backward and say, do what you want, politically speaking, mind you. You don't have to do it. And so if I am uncomfortable now saying that people cannot play the wiggle politics, don't do it. Stick to what you are fighting for. You can't one day go on and sing about roads, knowing very well that you're being hypocritical because the PPP not doing good roads. No good roads under the PPP at all. The people are punishing under the PPP. You can't want to do that and then come back and feel comfortable and, like that missing white girl ran into the arms of a black man. And the guy was saying to the reporter, it's strange that a white woman run into the arms of a black man like that. It is strange that the Rastaman will run and sing, praising the PPP about roads and developments, and we're not seeing the developments. Go in Rosal, talk to the people. Go to New Amsterdam, talk to the people. Go Corriverton, talk to the people. In fact, take a trip to Little India and Little Africa in Corriverton. Talk to the people there. Go in Blackbush Polder, talk to the rice farmers. Talk to the farmers in Blackbush Polder. Talk to the people in the villages. Talk to them. Go Rosignol, talk to them. Go New Amsterdam Market, talk to them. Go Port Morant Market, talk to them. Go Skeldon Market, talk to them. Go Mackenzie Market, talk to them. Go Wisma Market, talk to them. Bartica, talk to them. Border Market, talk to them. Stabrook Market, talk to the people right now throughout Guyana. Talk to them, and you will get a sense as to how people are feeling in that country. And so when Rastaman singing a song praising the PPP but roads, it reminds me back in the days, small by days, we hear Yellow Man come out. This time you don't even know you hear Yellow Man singing, manja like them with diseases. Book. The most dangerous diseases. We're talking about the PPP-titis, the elephantitis, the corruption-titis. And so for Rastaman basically diss we I and I. He diss I and I. You come on I and I program, and you make a nice tune for I, and then you pretend as though you're in the struggle with we, and then you're gone singing a song that you know that is hypocritical.
Watch out, the man. Having a comfy stress, man. See? And when you look at the road, man, and the road built properly, all those have been vigilant here with the seminar see. Lord of mercy. Now you be man. Because the PPP. Lord of them a do things for we. They want me tell them start them on the PPP. Lord of them a do things for we. Lord of mercy. Come here, no one PNC, you know, for vex with me. But I want the URP for vex with me. But I want no AFC, you know, for vex with me. But I want no AP and U for vex with me. Because the
Rastaman get a stiff up wine there. God in heaven knows. But Rastaman knows that he's being hypocritical. And so I am just, Rastaman got to get a little punishment. Rastaman got to get a little punishment. He got to. He got to get a little punishment. You can't do that. It is unacceptable. You can't do that. It's not like you just can't do it. Sometimes you got to know when to say no. Not every money is good money. Not every money is good money. You're looking around to see if there's any. Not any money is good money. Sometimes it's okay to take $1. If Brennan Thompson, he don't give nothing anyway. But let us say a miracle happened and Brennan Thompson gives $1. It is better to take $1 from Brennan Thompson than to take $1 million from somebody who's going to cross you for the rest of your life. So not every money that people give you is good money. Trust me, I know I telling y'all. I know I telling y'all, right? But Brennan don't give nothing and say, let me see who in this audience don't give anything. Janet Elias don't give anything. Yadelka don't give anything. Bonita Montague don't give anything. Mary Ann Hamilton don't give anything. Jaiwan Banduri don't give anything. Hazel Johnson don't give anything. I'm just kidding with you guys. But Rastaman take little money and now he got take licks. Take licks. So I ain't playing Rastaman song. Y'all could vex with me how much y'all want to vex with me. Rastaman, I respect him and thing, but he lost a little respect for that man. He could have called me and asked me for a little raise, and if I didn't get it, I would have asked y'all. I would have called one of y'all in the audience and beg y'all for a little raise because somebody said I beg somebody for some money. I would have called y'all and beg y'all for a little raise and say, man, help out a brother. I prefer to do that. But don't do it, man, Rastaman. You make we hand fall. All right, what else is happening? Let's quickly touch on this hotel, right? 7 hotels. Find out who building these hotels. Find out how rich these guys are before they start build hotels and all manner of things. Find out about these hotels. But Jagme wants Guyanese to eat hotels. So you go eat hotel for tea, breakfast, and dinner, as we say in Guyana. Tea, breakfast, and dinner. Tomorrow morning, Gavin Caesar eating hotel. Wayne Caesar eating hotel. Let me see who else going to eat hotel tomorrow morning. Palm Halls eating hotel. Linda eating hotel. Seafaris eating hotel. Jaiwan Banduri eating hotel. Everybody eating hotel tomorrow. Tony Hack eating hotel. Everybody. Karen Clark eating hotel. All y'all eating hotel tomorrow. So the PVP replace tennis roll with hotels. So this is what they come. They give you guys these Nancy stories. Look the headline now. 7 hotels is like, wow. Oh, wow. Rajan Bim eating hotel too. So 7 hotels and people must jump up and wow. How many Guyanese could afford to go in these hotels? They hardly get Guyanese working at these hotels unless they get them for clean Maplin floor and blah, 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 whatever else. Right? Look at the hotels. You think Auntie Sumintra from Port Brant left Port Brant for going and hang out at this hotel? No. Auntie Sumintra wants job for her grand picnic them. That is what Auntie Sumintra wants. Job for she grand picnic them and she for picnic them. And those jobs are not created under the PPP regime. Some of these hotels basically is part of money laundering. Let's face reality. I'm not saying all of them, mind you, and I want you guys to understand. I am not saying all of them. I'm not saying that. Now, 7 hotels to open by 2025. 7. Some of these hotels is basically money laundering. Money laundering. Money laundering. That is what it's about. Money laundering. Money laundering. Let Jagdeer tell you guys about that. Money laundering. I noticed Carlos Powell is saying is a different guy saying, all right, we'll straighten that out. Wellness level vibes and so forth. We'll straighten that out. So somebody sideline Ponkori man and he's all right, we'll straighten it out, guys. Right? So back to the hotel here. 7 hotels. 7 hotels. Some money laundering, right? Not all of them, again, in the money laundering, don't get me wrong, but money laundering, 7 hotels, 3,000 jobs. You notice the jobs for these guys in the PPPs are always in the thousands. If it's not 50,000, 10,000, 40,000. The other day that in New York is 100,000 vacancies. All these different things. But who getting these jobs? Who are the people that's getting these jobs? You tell me. Not the people in Linden. Not the people in Linden. Well, who? Who are the ones getting these jobs? Can anybody say? Can anybody say? Annette Cummings is asking a good question. How many schools are opening in 2025? Maybe a couple of schools in IFLA. And Yudelka Garcia is saying friends and families. That's what it is. Friends and families. Where are the jobs? What kind of jobs they're talking about? Cathedral? Jobs at the cathedral? Walking around at the... Look, I mean, and leave them guys at the cathedral. Them guys at the cathedral got to do their thing. Right? And they can only flourish if some of y'all in the audience and some of them at Freedom House don't go and pick them up. Right? Y'all know when I talk about the cathedral, is it really, the guys doing the things, and Dennis Atwell knows what's going on, and the people just from Freedom House and Office of the President just go and just basically support the business. It's called buy local, and the sampling is done by the PPP guys them that go around the cathedral to sample the buy local product. All right, so enough of that. Naughty Mark. So Kamala Harris, congratulations. Congratulations. How many of you guys know that, of course, you know that Kamala Harris is part Jamaican, part Indian, from India, part Indian, East Indian. Her mother was from India. Her dad is from Jamaica. But she has now secured the nomination for the Democratic Party, the first in history. No woman has ever done that. Absolutely none. And so congratulations to Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States of America. But guess what? A couple decades before Kamala Harris, guess who attempted to secure the nomination? Someone who was Guyanese and Barbadian. Guyanese and Bajan. Let me see if you guys know your history. That person was the first person to do it. The first person to do it. The first person to do it. Okay? The first person to do it. I think Leon has a point there about Hillary in 2016. That's correct. So I stand corrected. But I guess I meant person of color. But honestly, I forgot about Hillary Clinton indeed. So it's my error there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. But the first person, Brenda Casey has it, Shirley Chisholm, person of color. I stand corrected, please. Person of color was Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm, female that is we're talking about. Shirley Chisholm attempted to seal the nomination when she ran. She was Congresswoman. She was part Guyanese, mind you. Shirley Chisholm was part Guyanese. Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm. She didn't get the nomination. She would have been the first person of color, first African American, but she didn't get it. But this is why they're saying that Harris has made history by securing the Democratic nomination. I forget about Hillary, but they're talking about a woman of color. All right, so thank you guys so much. You guys are top of the class. We can tell that you haven't attended IFLOT University. What else is happening that we can see a quick... Oh, look at this. Serena and Venus Williams became the first Black women to co-own an NFL team. Wow. Congratulations to Serena and congratulations to Venus Williams, the two of them. Let me see if you guys know what team they are able to be part owner or owners of. What team that is. If you guys are into football, you should know right off the bat. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. And I know some of you women in the audience might be celebrating something too as well. Might be celebrating something as well. Whatever it is, you women in the audience, and I really do mean women. The Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. You guys know what's going on. Wayne Caesar, they say you're playing cricket. Don't worry them. Wayne knows his football. The Dolphins indeed. You know, Leon C. Ryan ain't gonna know them things. He busy tasting food. I bet you tomorrow he going by some kanji get together, Portman get together, Luziknan get together, Annandale get together, Blackbush get together. Leon is the right one, by just go all them get together and eat out all the food, by sample out all the food. Give my regards to your mom. You know, go and sample out all the food and enjoy it. You don't gotta buy groceries, right? You don't have to buy groceries. Right. All right. What else happening that you want to talk about, guys? So the 2020 elections. I'm looking in the comment section here now. The 2020 elections. How many of you believe that the PPP was actually installed and that the 2020 elections was just fraudulent to ensure by those outside forces to ensure that the PPP got installed? I'm going to play this tape and to show you what the PPP did when they invaded Gcom's headquarters. But before that, listen to this guy. What's his name again? Neil Marks. He's a journalist. He's a journalist in Guyana. Journalist.
So you said valid votes counts. Votes.
Stop it.
So you said valid votes counts. So you said valid votes counts.
Sing a song for you, Rasta man.
Watch out, man. Having a come for stress, man. See? And when you look at the road, man, and the road built properly, all those have been original appear with the seminar see. Lord of mercy.
All of them were confused. Neil Marks confused, Jack Day confused, Irfan confused. All of them were so confused. Anyways, but they knew what they were doing at Gcom's headquarters. All of them knew what they were up to. Take a listen.
Lock the door!
Hey, you guys stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
This is unacceptable.
That's all we want to say now. That she's okay. We want to see her. That she's okay. We want to see that she's okay. We're not against the law. We want to satisfy ourselves that she is okay. We want to be able to see that she's okay. And I came straight here. Myself and Inspector Singh, I picked him up because she's close there too. She hard. She called and thing, and I've been keeping calling her all the time since then. I'm not getting out to her. So why are you? She always answer me. But they don't want these guys to go. Why? Look, you know where I'm coming from the international community? You can take him in. Right. He's not from any party. You can take him in the room and let him get a church. That's not right, everybody. Listen. Look at from the European Union. Calm down.
But we want to find out what's going on with her. Then everybody would leave. They're holding her hostage.
The police will not get to harm here. There's a humanitarian effort here. We want to satisfy ourselves that she's okay. She is very close to me. Yeah, let's all come down. Who's in charge of the police here? Who's in charge of the police here?
Who I see is downstairs, you gotta speak to the two I see. You gotta speak to the two I see. Right now, we have a sergeant there.
Those hooligans, those PvP hooligans, you see some of them there. Some of them are drug lords, drug dealers. Some of them are gold smugglers. Some of them are gun runners, gun smugglers, all manner of things. And those individuals claim that they're fighting for democracy. Just imagine in a country, Jack Dale of all person, a hooligan, a political hooligan, a thug like Barra Jack Dale, a flatfoot hustler like Barra Jack Dale, and others there are saying that they're demanding that they get to see the chair. They should have given them a bench, put some bench in them. They want to see the chair. Since when they are concerned about the chair, the same Barra Jagdev and the same bunch of them wanted to, according to the chair, wanted to kill her. And that a certain businessman in Guyana, and she named the businessman, now being sanctioned by US, wanted to kill her. All manner of things. But yet, them people that you saw there, hauling up, but they want to see the chair to make sure the chair is okay. Since when they are so concerned about, but then again, look, the chair turned couch. Anyways, they were demanding that they want to see the chair. They want to see the chair. Since when that is part of you invade a place, broke down a place. Some of them run in there, you see them pushing their hand in the back pocket as though they're pulling out penknife or a gun or whatever it is. And those guys lucky I'm not a police. I don't lock up all of them. Lock up all of them. Right? But they want to see the chair. They want to see the chair. They're demanding to see the chair. Who are those hooligans? Who are they? Who are they that they got to see the chair so that they could make sure everything is okay? Listen to these thugs.
Lock the door! Hey, you guys stop it. Stop it.
They dare to see the chair. And you heard that guy, Charles Ramson Jr., right? But you guys stop it. You guys stop it. Stop it. I said stop it. They want to see the chair. The chair is another story. The chair turned couch now. But the chair should be able to talk about the skullduggery. She knows about the skullduggery. She knows. I know she knows about the skullduggery. She wasn't comfortable. She was afraid. She said that one of them that being sanctioned wanted to kill her. All manner of things, and that Jack Dale basically is a dog, and all manner of things. The chair, oh yes, the chair that turned couch now. But these people in the PPP, they're jumping up and believe that though the elections are free and fair elections and the coalition wanted to rob them, they're the ones, the PPP, robbed the people of Guyana the elections. That's what happened. It is a fact. Why you think they don't want no elections petition? They don't want this, they don't want that. Why you think? Why you think they don't want those sort of things? You think they don't want it? Elections petitions to be heard because they want to protect the the PNC or the coalition? No, it's themselves they want to protect because they don't want you guys and even their own supporters to see how they stop the ballot boxes, dead voters, all kind of thing people voted. Even them people at the cemetery, watch out for that, people getting cash grants. They're going to go at Cemetery Road and they're going to give those dead people cash grants. They're going to go to funeral homes and they're giving those dead people cash grants. Just watch out what's going on. Cash grants upon cash grants. That is how the PPP, and the PPP is going to be 10 times more brutal this time around when it comes to rigging. And I'm saying this, the PPP will be 10 times more brutal this time around when it comes to rigging. And it looks as though them guys in the opposition ain't really concerned. Just a couple of them going wrong by Gcom and they expect change. It's not going to happen like that. The PPP already setting the machine to rig the elections. Setting the machine to rig the elections. Padding. Speaking of padding, yes, padding the voters list. In many ways, they are pads all over. They are padding the voters list. You have a population of about 750,000, right? And we all know that population has been since I was a little cute boy growing up on the quarantine. A little nice cutie pie, right? The teacher asks you, what's the population of Guyana, Mark? You raise your hand and you say, teacher, 750,000. Prep A, me know it at 750,000. Prep B, me know it at 750,000. Standard 1, me know it as 700. Standard 2, Standard 3, Standard 4, farm 1, farm 2, farm 3, farm 4, farm 5, farm 6, farm 7, farm 8, farm 9, farm 10, farm 11, farm, all kind of farm. It is still, look at my 100 and something years now, me get picnic. Me get enough picnic. And all me picnic them, if you ask them what's the population of Guyana, it is still 750,000. Oh my, you tell me, not even one picnic or count for me? Not even one to jump it to 751? It is still 750,000? Dennis make picnic, Jaiwan make picnic, Hazel make picnic, Sharon make picnic, Dan make picnic, Anil make picnic, right? Everybody make picnic. You tell me them picnic add up? Something isn't right. Irfan make 2 picnic, 2, right? You tell me nothing in adding up? We still 750,000? Maybe that explains why they don't want the census to come out. There's a reason why they don't want the census to come out, right? Because if the census come out, the census gonna bust the bag. Sorry. The census will bust the bag. And once the census busts the bag, you'll get an understanding as to why the PPP or how the PPP has been able to manipulate the folks at Gcom to rig the elections. Every time they're rigging the elections. And so they no longer can depend on the majority supporters of the PPP. And those people are moving away from them, happen to be East Indian descent. Folks of East Indian descent were the majority. They're no longer slim, they're a margin. And so the PPP cannot depend on one ethnic group to win an elections outright. It cannot happen. That is why they might go around the place, they might give cash grants, they might give this grant, they might give whore grant, they might give all sorts of grants. You take your money, wild money, Bamba Mali money, all sorts of things they're doing to bribe the people, to corrupt the system. dead man grant, seed grant, wind seed grant, watermelon grant, every single thing, cash grant, all kind of thing they're doing to rig the system, to manipulate the people. Y'all think it's y'all seeing anything now? 2025 is going to be worse. 2025, all sorts of things you're going to see. 2 a.m. curfew grant, Charandas grant, Eddie grant, Rudy grant, Pamela grant, Egbal grant, Pulori grant, all the grants you're going to be here. The grants will become so popular in Guyana that you want to know what's going on. That is how serious the PPP is when it comes to preparing to rig the 2025 general and regional elections. They will. They are attempting. Every day, they don't sleep. And what is the opposition doing? Just hollering, better must come, better must come, better must come. Some boring press conferences, some boring press releases, and all the better must come. Go out once a week for a little half hour, take a little picture in front Gcom, and they gone their way. They gone their way. Just take a little picture and gone their way. And this is how they expect better must come. Better must come. They must be talking about better. Auntie better on the quarantine. Better. And Betty, what you gonna do, why? Well, Better and Betty got turn to them and say, what we gonna do with a charmer, by? What we gonna do with some of them not fit for go in the market, much less we voting for them. Dollar Betty. Gosh, I should go out and just drink me a nice little beer at karaoke. Just catch a drop, and go somewhere. Soca Paradise Day is done. I used to love Soca Paradise Days. But you guys know what I'm talking about. All of them go come wrong, and they go want you put mal up on them neck. They go want you hug them. They go hold baby. All of them, whether PNC, PPP, the WPA, how many members? Leave the WPA alone. All of them go wrong. You know, like Maticor, you know, and then what is it? Go wrong, come about Jigal, PC, Masala. Them a go wrong, and go wrong. You want when I go wrong, you beat them with some coconut broom. You call them coconut trush, you beat them with it. All them politicians. Well, most of them. Because this is the time, elections time, they got to tell you how much they love you. How much they love you. You know, how much they love you. And when elections done now, you sit down like the poor chap from Rosal Bar. I was saying I was drinking in a bar with some friends in the country. I met this young man. He sing the song to me. You know, sadness. And you guys, some of you might think it's joke. It's just sadness. The politicians, some of them are so depressing. Them will come around and tell you how much they love you, boy. Some of them want to chat to you. Some of them want to sit down on you and sunny, and them eat and them chat to them hand. All kind of things to tell you how much they love you. Be careful with those people. Be careful with them, all of them. Not just one side. Be careful with them. They got some good ones. Because you guys can identify the good ones, but the bulk of them just want to swear y'all. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. I know y'all like that Dolari Betty song. What are you going to do with them, right? Some of them not fit for go in the market, much less we vote for them. Anyways, I'm out of here. God bless you all. I'll be back. When I'll be back? I'll be back on Monday. Lots of things you want to talk about, right? Go sample some food. Leon, sample some food. Francine Cruz late, but nevertheless, good night to all of you. Sharon James, Akutra, Sharon James, Dennis Atwell, everybody. If you guys want me to go now, tell me go. Or if you guys want me to spend another hour with you, let me know. I'll play a song and read some of your comments. You want me to go? Or if not, you want me to spend another hour with you guys? Let me know.
Kissy love upon the dam and the gala, Allah murder. Sanko kissy love upon the dam and the gala, Allah murder. Police are come and the gala, Allah murder. Police are come and the gala. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman a come.
Sanko chase the lover upon the dam and the gal a holla murder. Sanko chase the lover.
Sanko chasey love upon the dam and the girl, and the girl. Right? So now, forget about that. But Jack Davis on the screen. Yeah, and at his press conference on Wednesday, if you want to call it a press conference or so, right? Jack Davis said that I'm doing this press conference today, Wednesday, because tomorrow is Emancipation Day and I don't want anything to affect that. And so that was a big swore. That was a lie. That was a lie. Jack Dale, we were told that he was preparing to travel out of Guyana to the US. So he said. So he said that he was that he didn't want to hold his press conference yesterday because of Emancipation Day. But come to think about it, Bundari was preparing to travel out of the country. We're told that he's in the US. I'm asking Bundari, Jack Dale, to send us a picture. Let us see that he's in the US. Let us see that he cleared immigration. Let us see that he was not questioned or anything of that sort. Let us see that his phone wasn't taken away. Let us see that he didn't have to squat for them immigration officer, strip search him, check up all over, all in his nose hole all over, right? And all these sort of things. Let's see a picture. Let us know whether he's going to be having any public meeting anywhere or whatever it is, so that the folks can line up outside, not to sample food, but to protest, right? Show yourself if you're in the United States of America. Stop trying to make people a paku. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. Hey, guess what, guys? It's always a pleasure being here with you. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch, but you've got to be careful with people who disguise themselves and say that they are your politician. They want this, they want your vote. This time around, them and get me vote just like that. They got to work hard for me vote. I'm telling all you one time, they got to work hard. Me voting and come out of emotions. No. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys whenever you guys want to see me again. It's okay. Some of you might be vexed with me, but that's okay too. I'm out of here. I'm looking for something that I can leave you guys with tonight. I don't know what I can. This one here makes sense, you know. This one here makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and you guys talking about the system.
Wait! You see, the whole country of the system is juxtapositioned by the hemoglobin in the atmosphere because you are a sophisticated rhetorician intoxicated by the exuberance of your own verbosity. What?
My name is Anthony Gonsalves.
Gonsalves?
Right? My name is Anthony Gonsalves. मैं दुनिया में अकेला हूँ.
I'm out of here.
दिल भी है खाली.
Thank you so much for that. But if I could have a point of privilege, this is a family dialogue. If one person wants to talk longer, I am available to listen. So we're going to do this like we're sitting in the kitchen. I want to hear from you. I want to know the challenges. And so I'm not here representing your government. I'm here as a representative.
So if I got children I must suffer them to take what I don't want to eat to myself. That is totally wrong.
What?
And the parents got to stand up.
Rhonda, really thank you for taking time out. I'm not going to let you go now. I know you're a very brave person. You're out there in front of Gcom. We're not seeing a lot of people out there, but give us an update on the protest every week in front of Gcom.
Tuesday we had 8 persons. Literally.
One second, Rhonda. I kind of like, honestly, I like that laugh. I'm going to rephrase, I'm going to ask the question again. And
Man, you make me laugh, man.
Rhonda, 1 second. 1 second, Rhonda. I'll ask you to...
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.